Please confirm, guys. Am I audible? Fine. Thank you. I hope, guys, you all people are practicing the things. I know you are getting many doubts, particularly in the recursions. Okay, fine. So probably Monday will clear everything. After the Monday, you won't find in a single doubt in a recursion, guys. If you are practicing, right? So after clearing your doubts also, it's your responsibility that every day you have to take a questions and solve it. Either it will be the tracing or either it will be the coding. You start practicing the things, guys, then only the things will be easy for you. Otherwise, the problem solving itself is a problem, right? So make sure that you are learning, you are clearing your concept as well as you are practicing too much, right? That's how many people came to lab today. Okay. So day by day, the population is increasing, guys. Please try to come to lab, guys. There are many peoples to help you. Okay. If you are feeling that you are not, doubts is not getting clear, you can directly reach out to me. So Monday, as I taken that 2 o'clock, we'll meet for your doubts clearing session, right? So whatever the doubts you have, which is related to the recursion, come up with a doubt, guys. Don't ask the recursion again, because it's not about repeating the recursion. It's about the your doubts, right? Because if you are doubts in the concept of the recursion, you can rewatch the video, right? Because we don't have that much time to clear all these things and explain the things again. So you go back, you watch the video, come up with the doubts so that we can clear your doubts. So whatever the doubts you have, guys, we are ready to clear. Fine. Come as many as people, guys, so that nobody will get a single doubt. Individually, I will handle each one, right? Not a group and all this kind of thing, because it doesn't feel like that. Okay, sir is focusing this people, those people, not like that. You come individually, I will explain. There will not be any kind of issue. Fine. But only one thing that you have to practice, है ना? बिना practice के आओगे तो फिर दिक्कत है, right? So make sure you are every day practicing. How many people submitted the all assignment till now? Nobody is here, right? Who has submitted all the okay? How many people submitted the first assignment? Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth? Not there, no? When you are finishing, guys? Okay, guys. Tomorrow, today and tomorrow, you have a good holidays, right? Right. Today is also holiday na, after the class. After the class, you don't have any work, na? So means holiday only, na? So you can today and tomorrow you can easily practice the things and complete the assignments, guys. Right? I will check it manually as I told you. Once I get a time, I'll definitely check and directly reach out to you people. So don't worry about that. But practice, guys. That's the only thing you can do now, which is a practicing. Otherwise, the things will started becoming the complex, right? So you really want that we people will help you. So please practice. Come to lab every day, right? Without missing. Come at least for 2 hours, guys. So that your all doubts is getting clear. I'm not telling that you are not studying at home. I know how much you people are serious at home. So that's why we are requesting you to come to lab. Fine. Okay, so we were on the data structures in the Python, right? Just a quick revision, guys. Just give me the answer very fast so that we can move forward, right? So those people who didn't understood the recursive approach of the len function that we have implemented, I will try to explain you again, guys. So don't worry, right? Okay, so wherever you are facing the issue, I'm there with you, guys. So don't worry. Correct. Fine. So what is data structure, guys? I want answer from everyone, guys. Data structure is a way of organizing a data in a optimal way. What is the meaning of optimal way? Optimal way means what? Whenever you are storing a data and whenever you are trying to retrieve that data, the retrieval will be done in less time. And whenever you are storing that one, it is consumed the less space to getting a stored also. That is a way of optimal, right? And why we need to organize the data, guys? Why there is a need of organization of the data? Generally, any problem that has to be solved by the computer system involves the data. Correct? We need to organize the data in a such a way that the data will get structured. Once the data got structured, it will become meaningful. That meaningful data, we generally call it as information. So to provide a better structure to a data so that that data will become meaningful, we need to organize the data. Right? So how we will organize the data, guys? By using the proper data structures. Right? So there's an intuition behind the data structure. Okay. What are the different kind of data structures we have, guys? We have a linear data structures and non-linear data structure. What is linear data structure, guys? Whenever we are organizing or whenever we are storing a data in a linear fashion, generally we call it as linear data structure. What is non-linear data structures? We are storing in a non-linear fashion. That's it. Okay. What are the example of linear and non-linear data structures? Linear data structures are list, set, tuple, dictionary, stacks, queues. These are all the linear data structure because we are storing the data in a linear fashion. What are non-linear data structure? We have a graphs and trees. Okay, fine. Again, guys, we have a two kinds of data structure. One is physical data structure and one is logical data structure. What is the meaning of physical data structure? Okay, what is the meaning of logical data structure? Can you give me the example of logical data structures? We have a tree, stack, graph, queue. You know that these are all the logical way that we are seeing, that are all the logical way. If you wanted to see how exactly the data structure will be stored inside the memory, it will be stored in a sequential manner only because memory is a collection of sequential locations. So whatever you are storing inside the memory, it will be stored in a sequential form only. Correct? Physical data structure means physically. Suppose I wanted to implement a tree. So I can directly use the list or linked list. These are only the physical data structure we have. Correct? Fine. Now guys, again, we have a linear, we have a non-linear. Then we have a physical and we have a logical. Right? Then we have started the list. What is list, guys? One more classification, I forget. Inbuilt data structure versus generic data structure. What is inbuilt data structure? The data structure which is available in the language itself, right? So you don't need to create it explicitly, right? So if I want a list, I don't have to create a list. I can directly use the available list, right? I don't have to create your hash map dictionary kind of thing. I can directly use it because it is available in the language itself. The data structure which are available in the language itself, we generally call it as inbuilt data structure. Another data structure is generic data structure. That if I wanted to use this stack or if I wanted to use the tree, I have to create that data structure explicitly because it is not available in the language. Correct? In some cases, whenever we'll see the first algorithm, ML, machine learning algorithm, particularly K nearest neighbor, right? So we know that we are using lots of data structure to optimize that algorithm. Particularly, we are using the binary tree, KD tree, right? So you will get to know how exactly we are implementing the tree and how exactly it is getting stored inside the memory, right? So guys, this is the way that we are storing these things. Correct? Fine. Okay, so next thing, we have started with a list, guys. What is list? First of all, list is a collection of heterogeneous kind of a data. Heterogeneous kind of a data means different kinds of a data, guys. Okay, again, what is the next? List is a linear data structure. Means you are storing a data in a list in a sequential manner or consecutive manner. How to access the list element, guys? How to access list element? There are two ways to access the list element. If I wanted to access a single element of the list, I can directly access with the help of index. If I wanted to access multiple element of the list, I can use the slicing. Right? Fine. I hope online people understanding. Okay, fine. Then guys, how to create a list? How to create a list? What is the syntax for creating the list? List is a collection of heterogeneous. So if I'm creating this one, see, this is my list. I can create the list of a string, right? I can create like this, guys. This is a list of string. I hope guys understanding or not. This is a list of string, correct? So if I can print it, it is a list of string. Similarly, guys, I can create a list of heterogeneous kind of a data. Right? I can write here 120 89.99. Right? I can write here. This is the collection of heterogeneous kind of a data. Right? Sorry. What's the mistake, guys, here? We have to specify equals to. One advantage of the collection is what, guys? You can give the multiple value to the single variable. That is the advantage of list. Fine. If I wanted to access this 89.99, how to access, guys? LST of 1 or 2? 1. So you can access with the help of index. You directly specify the index and you can access it. List index is always starts with a 0. Fine. And we have seen one of the function, which is a len function. What len function will do? It will return the length of the list. Length of the list means how many elements are present in that list. Correct. Fine. After that, we try to implement our own length function, guys. I hope this one is clear. I implemented my own length function in an iterative approach that I have to pass the list. Correct. I am taking one count variable. Correct. Then I am using for I in lst. Every time I'm increasing my count plus equals to 1. Correct. And then I am returning count. Correct. This is the thing. Yes or no, guys? This code understood by everyone? बता दो guys, नहीं तो I will trace it. अगर नहीं समझा है तो. Anyone is here who didn't understood this code, guys? Let me know. सबको समझा है? पीछे बता दो guys, नहीं तो मैं क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ फिर. बता दीजिएगा. Everyone understood? Is it the correct answer? Okay. Online people? Fine. Okay, guys. Now we were on the recursive approach of this one. Correct? We were on the recursive approach of this list. Okay. So suppose, guys, I will copy this snippet here. I will copy this snippet and I will tell you how exactly the recursive will be made. Right? Fine. So let me copy this. Okay. Now see, guys, you know how to iterate the list. We can iterate the list with the help of loops. So this is my snippet. Fine. So I have this list initially. This is the list I am passing, guys. Correct. This is the list initially I'm passing, right? Once I pass the list, you got here list created. Now you have one variable called count, which is count equals to 0. Correct. Now what I is doing, I is iterating the each element of the list. So I will start, I starts from 0. So it is starting from the first index, guys. So it will count here. It is the first one. First element once iterated, once I reach to the first element, guys, this count is increased by 1. Second time again I value will iterate this second value. Again this counter will be increased by 1. Third time it will reach this one. Again this count will be increased by 1, guys. Up to the list will end, guys. Up to that I will iterate the entire list. So once the loop is getting terminated, guys, you have to return the value of count, which is 3. Up to here clear, guys? Okay, now see the recursive approach. Okay. See, guys, whenever you are writing a recursive code, we have to find out 2 steps. First one is the anchor step and second one is the recursive step. So if you are able to find out these 2 steps, guys, then you will able to write any recursive code. So please always focus on finding this two step. मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ आपको कि you directly switch it on to the anchor step. You will never get an anchor step in first step unless you know the solution. जब आपको solution पता होगा तभी आप एक step में anchor step बता सकते हो. But generally in a real world cases you won't find a problem statement like that. By seeing only you can directly tell the anchor step. Mostly first you have to find out what exactly the repetition is there, right? Once you are able to find out the repetition, then you will going to find out the anchor step. This is the correct approach, guys, right? So in this list, what I have to do, guys, I have to count the each element of the list. Okay, each element of the list. So what we are trying to do, what is the repetition here? I'm iterating each element and count it. Iterating each element and count it. So this is the repetition. Okay, so every time I need to iterate a one element, which is the first element of the list. Now what I will do, guys, what I'm trying to say, once my cursor is at this position, I will increase the count by 1. Correct? Like that. So initially the index of this first element will be 0. Correct? This will be 1. This will be 2. Correct? Now what I'll do, initially I will pass the entire list, guys. Initially I will pass the entire list. Now once I count the first element, I have to count the first element. I will count this first element, because I will write here 1 plus. Now I don't need to count this element again, guys. So what I will do, I will pass the list from here now. Correct? I will copy this list and I will pass this list to the function call from here. And suppose I wanted to pass this list from here, means, guys, I know the slicing. I am saying that 1 colon. So it will start with this one position till the end. Correct? Now what is happening, once the function call will above, now the list will start with this one. It will iterate this second element. Now what will happen, guys? I am adding 1 plus. Again I am on this element. I will add 1 plus. And again now I have to send this element, guys, right? So again there is a same function call because I iterated this two element now. Correct? See, guys, in the first case I have this entire list of 3 elements. In the second case I have the list of only 2 elements. If you see here, this is the 89.99 and this the second one is MAYUR. This is the second one. Correct? Now in the third step, once I iterate this one, guys, now once I iterate this one, I have to pass this list now, which will contains a single element here. So what I will write again, I will write here LST of 1 colon again. Correct? Now what will happen? I reach to the first element. Now in my list, there is only one element, this one. Correct? Only one element is present. Now what will happen? It will iterate this one. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, guys. Now there is a function call, but in a function call there is no element, guys. So I'm passing here empty list because all the element got traversed. Once we pass the empty list, you don't have to do anything. You return, that's it. Or you return 0. That 0 is getting added into this one. So if it returns 0, so what you will get? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0. That's it. The answer is 3. This is the same thing we are trying to do, guys. I hope online people clear somewhat. Yes or no, guys? समझा कि नहीं? I trace the iterative approach, guys. Okay, let me write down, guys. Recursive my length. I have to pass the list. Am I need to pass any count, guys, here? No need to pass. We know the anchor step. If LST equals to empty, right? See, guys, many people will say that len of list equals to 0 kar do. But guys, we are implementing the len function only. Why should we use the len inside the len? Fine. So I will simply return here 0. Correct? Fine. Else, what should I do, guys? Return 1 plus, this is the function call, guys. This is the function call. I will pass here 1 colon. Anything I need to pass apart from this, guys? So I will create first list, है ना? LST equals to, let me take 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. This is my list, okay? And I'm calling this one. That's it, guys. I need to pass the list. See here, getting the answer. There are 7 elements present in the list. Understood, or shall I trace it again? Tell me, guys, it's based on you. If you want me to trace, I will trace, no issue. But the main thing is you have to understand. You ask me 10 times, 15 times, no issue. But the thing is that you should understand the thing. That is only the satisfaction we want. Right? Shall I trace it? हाँ या ना यार, इतना मत डरो, you can directly say, है ना? पीछे मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ, आप नीचे देख रहे हैं. Okay, once again, fine, no issue. See guys, see. Listen properly, you listen guys, focus है ना. Focus, see. What I am trying to say, okay, इसको ट्रेस करके बताना है कि अप्रोच बताना है? पहले बता दो. Approach या ट्रेस? Trace, okay, fine. See guys, this is the code we have written here, correct? This is the code we have written here. Let me paste that code. Fine. Now think guys properly. I am passing this list as a parameter through this function, correct? So this list is getting created, correct? This list is getting created. So this is the list is getting created. Now what is happened? The first condition is what? List is not empty. So it will not go into the if block. It will go into the else block. What is there here? It is telling that 1 plus. So 1 will be stored inside the stack. So 1 plus. Now what is the function called? Recursive length. Okay. You have to pass from 1 guys. This is the 0 now. This is the 0. Initially this is the 0. This is a 1. This is a 2. Sorry. This is the 2. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 5. And this is a 6. Now what I tell, I have passed the entire list guys. Now what is happening? I am adding this 1 into the stack, plus there is a recursive functional call from 1 to colon. So I am passing the list from here now, correct? 1 to colon means it is starting from 1 and going till the end. So I'm passing this one, right? Now next time my function call, my list will be like this. I'm passing this list now, correct? In this list guys, in this list again, if you see here, this is my 0th element, first, second, third, fourth and fifth. I'm for you only, I'm writing guys. Now next time once you pass this list, again you are iterating this element. Now what is the status of this stack guys? Because again if block is getting false, so you are adding 1 plus into the stack. So your status of the stack will be now, what is guys? 1 plus, again you are getting here 1 plus. Now what is the next time? Now you are telling that again there is a functional call from 1. Now you are passing this list here, correct? Now this is the next status of the list. So I'm writing here LST of, this is my list, right? Again guys, if you see here, this is the 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, correct? Fine. Now what is next guys? Again you are passing this list. Again 1 will be pushed onto the stack, correct? So you are getting here 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus. Now what is the next status of the list? This one. So you are passing from 1 again. So what is the new list now? What is the new list guys? You are getting from the 6. So LST equals to, this is your list, right? Now again if you start here, this is the 0th one. This is the 0th one. This is the first one. This is the second one and this is the third one. Now again guys, if you are passing this new list, what is the status of the stack? Again 1 plus will be pushed onto the stack. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus. Now again you are passing the list from here now. This is the new list, correct? So this is your new list guys. I'm tracing completely so that you will not get a doubt, hai na? So again this will be 0 guys, correct? This will be 0, this will be 1, and this will be 2. Correct? Now, this is the new list I am passing again. Again, what is the status of this stack? Boliye guys, what is the status of this stack? 5 times 1, 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 plus, and 1 plus. Right? Now you are passing the list from here. Correct? Now, once you pass the list from here, this is the new list you got. Correct? Now, again, this is the 0th element, guys. This is the 0th one, and this is the first one. Correct? Now, what is the status of this stack? Again, you got a new list. So, again, you are adding +1 onto this stack. Now, it is getting added 6 times. So, 1 plus, 1 plus, correct? This is the way, guys, we are heading. 1 plus, 1 plus, 1 plus, correct? Got 6 times added. Okay. Now, again, guys, this is the only one element is remaining in the list. Correct? Now, this is your new list. So LST equals to, this is the single element present in the list. Correct? Now I'll add this element, stack. I will add all the 6 element, guys, plus again 1. Right? So +1 and 1 plus. Correct? Now what is the status of the list, guys? Now there is no one element. So I'm passing here empty list. So once I pass the empty list, guys, your if condition will get true and it will return 0 on the top of the stack. So here it will return 0, guys. See here. Here it will return 0. So you are getting here 0 plus 1, 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, correct? 3 plus 1, 4. So you are adding here 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Correct. Here, guys, यहाँ पे 1 चाहिए ना? You are getting here 1. So if you sum it, you are getting the answer 7. Right? You'll get the answer 7. Clear है, guys? कोई doubt है? पूछ लीजिए any doubt. I hope online people clear or no? Fine. है ना? Okay, guys, let me take few more function and we'll code it. है ना? Now see, guys, here. Okay. We'll see the mutability also in few minutes. Okay. But let me tell one thing. Okay. There's a one more function, guys, which is a max function. I'm writing max of LST. What it will give me? If I'm writing mean of LST, it will give me the minimum value. Correct. So these are the function, guys. Max function will give the maximum element in the list. Okay. So let me write down here. This is the max function. It returns maximum element in the list. Correct. And you have a minimum function. It will returns the minimum element in the list. It returns the minimum element in the list. Correct. It will return the maximum and it will return the minimum element in the list. Sorry. किस पे? अभी तो मैं इंटीजर की बात कर रहा है ना. See, guys, it will return the maximum element in the list and it will return the minimum element in the list. Okay. Now the question is, guys, suppose I don't want it to use this mean or max function. कहा सर बोलना अच्छा भला मीन मैक्स फंक्शन है उसमें भी आप बोल रहे हो कोड करो है ना. So guys, I'm telling that I'm not happy with this mean and max function. I wanted to write my own mean and max function. Right? First iterative approach, then recursive approach. Right? So how to find out the, see guys, one will go. I wanted to find out the maximum element in the list. How to find out? Suppose I'm writing the function that def. This is my function, guys. Think है ना. नहीं आया तो I'm here to code, right? But at least you think, guys. My max. I need to pass the list. This is the only parameter I need to pass. So think guys, how I will get the maximum element. Let me just see guys. Let me tell the approach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What I want guys, I want the maximum element of the list. What I will do, I will consider the first element as the maximum element guys. So I will take one variable. I'm telling that max equals to 3. Correct? I'm considering the first element as the maximum element. I will consider max equals to 3. Now I'll compare this element with the remaining element guys. Right? If I'm telling that if this 4 is greater than the max element, I can say that then you assign max equals to 4. Now you got new max, correct? Now again check 5 greater than max. Yeah, you got again new max, which is a 5. Guys, you are doing this repeatedly. You are comparing and storing the max, comparing and storing the max. So whenever you are doing the things repeatedly, you require a loops or recursion. You have only two approach to solve the repetitive kind of problem statement. You understand, guys, what exactly the repetition here? That every time you need to compare the element, and whichever is the maximum, that element you have to assign to the maximum variable, right? Understood, guys? Yes or no? So can you help me to code this one? Just help me, guys. Think, guys, once and मैं पानी पीता. Think, guys, once, है ना? Very simple approach. This approach only you have to use for finding the minimum and maximum. Then recursive approach, don't worry, I will explain. Huh? Got it? Got it, guys? है ना? Okay, guys. So tell me the approach. I hope already some people coded, है ना? Fine. See, guys, here. So I wanted to write a function to find the maximum. So I will take one element max equals to. What should I pass, guys? I will pass LST of 0, which is my first element. This is the maximum element. Yes or no? I hope, guys, everyone understood the steps. That first element, I'm considering it as the maximum element of the list. Then I will start comparing from the next element with this element. Correct? So for that, guys, I required a loop for I in a range. Now from where I need to start, guys? From 1 I need to start. Up to where? len of list. Correct? Up to len of this sentence is clear, guys? Yes or no? Okay. What I have to do? If LST of I is greater than the max element, if this is the scenario, then what should I do? Sorry, I have to write. If LST of I is greater than max, then I have to write max equals to LST of I. Correct, guys? Yes or no? Then finally, after completing this loop, I will return the max. Let me pass some list and we'll check it whether it is a correct or not. So we'll pass the list here, guys. Let me, guys, if you don't understood, don't worry, I will explain. Print. See, guys, why I'm writing this function? Because you are getting a slowly practicing writing a simple code snippets. You don't have to do any rigorous coding in data science, but I will make you to do it. है ना? So fine. So I'm passing here LST. Will it returning 78? Thank you. Think about minimum element, guys. Okay, I hope everyone understood this code, or shall I trace it? Trace. Understand? समझा आपको? हाँ. Okay, what about minimum? बस वही करना है guys, minimum रखना है बस, बाकी कुछ नहीं. Just guys, same code you keep and just to change the sign. That's it. What I will do, I will keep here minimum. Okay. Now what I should do, I will check here less than minimum. Less than minimum. Correct. Then I will write minimum equals to LST of I, and I will return here minimum. Anything I need to change? Sorry. Function तो same ही है ना, ठीक है. Let me change it, guys. Mean. Fine. You are getting the minimum element too. Now think, guys, how to do it using recursion. Clear, guys? Mean max. Everyone. Very simple, guys. If you didn't remember the function also, you know what exactly the function is doing, you can code it. Right? Use this approach, guys. This approach is really beneficial. है ना? Because every function you can't remember. If you go to sklearn library, you will forget. By seeing only, you will started forgetting everything. Right? So how you will remember this many things? That's what I'm telling, guys. Please make a habit of this one, this way of practicing. It will really benefits you. Right? And it will come slowly, guys. As I told you, learning is a slow process. You will not learn everything in a single day. Right? So daily you have to work hard, daily you have to practice, daily you have to come to lab. Right? Then only the things will be easy. This is the process, guys. That process you need to follow. एक दिन में किसी को रिकर्शन नहीं आ जाता, है ना? मेनी पीपल सर 2 दिन हो गए प्रैक्टिस कर रहे, रिकर्शन नहीं आ रहा है. 2 दिन में कैसे आएगा, गाइस? पीपल आर ट्राइंग फ्रॉम 3 months, 2 months, still they are struggling. Right? It will come, guys, but you have to put that much dedication. ऐसा नहीं आज प्रैक्टिस कर लिए कल नहीं कर सकते, है ना? संडे इज अ होल डे फॉर प्रैक्टिसिंग, गाइस, है ना? सो यू कैन एंजॉय योर संडे विद रिकर्शन, गाइस. अब तक तो आपने दूसरी चीजों में एंजॉय किया होगा. स्पेंड सम टाइम विद रिकर्शन, है ना? यू विल फील दैट द थिंग्स विल आल्सो बी इजी. राइट? फाइन. फाइन. Okay, guys. So think any approach. I will give you 2 minutes to think what will be the recursive approach for do this one. Otherwise I will tell you one of the techniques, which is a divide and conquer strategy. Right? See, guys, up to here any doubt please ask, है ना? Don't hesitate to ask. अगर आप नहीं पूछोगे तो you will get a problem. Right? आपका doubts हमेशा के लिए doubt रहेगा if you are not at all asking. So I want everyone, you can raise the hand anytime, guys. In between also you can raise the hand. I don't have any issue to clear your doubts. Right? But at least you ask, है ना? नहीं तो आप नहीं पूछोगे तो आपके लिए दिक्कत होगा. एंड में पूछोगे तो हो जाएगा आधा सिलेबस, फिर आप पूछोगे सर व्हाट अबाउट रिकर्शन, देन आई वी कांट डू एनीथिंग, गाइस. That's why I'm telling, if the current topic is going on, your doubts will be clear, everything. Okay, guys, think and tell me how to do using recursion. Hmm. Any solution, guys? Okay. 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 Fine. Same question. Right. Okay. Let me paste this code. Okay. Check it, guys. This code is correct or not. Someone written. Okay. I'm writing here def. Check this once. Trace it and check it. I hope, guys, you are good in tracing now. Huh? Everyone know how to trace the things. Max. Will it work, guys? Press it. Will it work? Okay, sorry. Colon कहाँ पे नहीं रहा? Okay, fine. Hmm. What's the issue? Index error. List is going out of index. What should I change, guys? LST. Base condition लिखा है नहीं ना? If length of LST equals to 0, then return 0. Next. That's it. What's the issue in this code, guys? List index is out of range. Think and tell me. Okay, guys, better approach to rectify this error is trace it. You'll get to know where exactly the issue. Try to find the error, guys. है ना? By rectifying the error also, you will learn many things. So that next time this error will come, you can directly rectify it. Hmm. See, guys, from here to here, you see, there is a problem from here to here in this code. Sorry? जोराने बोल मोठ्याने. If condition, return max. Return max लिहूं. बोलिए guys, what should I write? Huh? What should I write, guys? Return max. N minus 1. Okay. We don't have to print the element, guys. This is you are printing the things. We don't want this. We don't want this kind of thing, guys. We wanted to return the maximum element in the list, guys. Is it a correct approach? Max equals to LST of 0 करूं. यहाँ पे LST of 0 करूं. LST of 0 ही है already. Shall I make here 0, guys? हाँ? यहाँ पे 0 करूं. LST of 0 is greater than 0. हाँ? It will return none. Hmm. Any other option? 1 की जगह पर. कहाँ पे 1? बोलिए गाइस क्या करना है. Is it a correct approach? हाँ. सेकंड इफ कंडीशन के बाद वाला. यहाँ पे जीरो कर दो यहाँ पे. If I'm making the zero guys here, what is the meaning of that? First, you are considering max element as a zero. What is the meaning of that? सोचो यार. Sir, we have to take LST comma n. What is n? Length of the list. Length of the list shall I take guys? Hmm. ओके गाइस, इसी अप्रोच में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? उससे तो हो जाएगा, ठीक है. इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है बताइए. What is the problem with this approach? What should I change so that I will get a correct result? 0 0 1 कर दूं? हम्म. मैक्स को रिटर्न कर दूं? हम्म. देन इंडेक्स एरर है, मैक्स के रिटर्न से कोई एरर नहीं है. दिस इज इंडेक्स एरर गाइस. इंडेक्स एरर मींस द लिस्ट इज गोइंग आउट ऑफ रेंज. हम्म. बोलिए फ्यूचर डेटा साइंटिस्ट. हाँ, उससे तो हो जाएगा. स्लाइसिंग से क्या प्रॉब्लम है ये पूछ रहा हूँ. उससे तो हो जाएगा n-1 से. इधर चेंज कर दूं? ओके, इधर चेंज कर दो. LST इक्वल्स टू MT. ऐसे कर दूं? फिर भी तो एरर. हम्म. चेंज LST. गाइस ट्राई एंड एरर है ना, ऑल दिस थिंग. फाइन. ओके गाइस, नाउ व्हाट आई वांट, थिंक अबाउट दिस वन एंड कम अप विद द अप टू द एंड. बताइए मुझे क्यों एरर आ रहा है. राइट, थिंक एंड टेल मी, है ना. आई विल टेल यू द वन अप्रोच. ओके, that how to get the minimum and maximum element. Okay, see guys, suppose I am telling that I want both element in a single way. Means what? Once I pass the list, I want the minimum and maximum element at the same time. How to write this code? Means function will return both. Means what? I will write mean max like this. I will pass the list and it will return me both minimum and maximum. Both it has to return minimum as well as maximum. How to return? Iterative approach, guys. First, I'm asking the iterative approach. Come on, guys. What is iterative approach to find the mean max? अभी तो लिखा अपन ने. Hmm? Can I make mean equals to max equals to LST of 0? I am considering first element as a minimum as well as first element as a maximum. Now, what is the next procedure? What is the next procedure, guys? What should I check now? हाँ, एलिफ लगेगा. बोलो आगे, वही तो बोलो. Hmm. For I in a range of 1 to len of. Okay, this is the common. What is next? If बोलिए गाइस, इफ क्या चेक करूं? If max equals is greater than or max greater than, क्या बोलिए guys, LST of I, suppose this is greater than the max, means what? Max equals to LST of I, else minimum equals to LST of I. हम्म, जुगाड़ मत बोलिए, कंफर्म सॉल्यूशन बोलिएगा ऐसा ना। हाँ, सेम कोड याच्यामध्ये लिहू एलिफ मध्ये. दिस विल नॉट गाइस, दिस विल नॉट डू. एल्स पार्ट, एल्स पार्ट में नहीं होगा, केलिफ लिखना पड़ेगा. Why it is not happening in else part? हम्म, बोलिए गाइस, सिंपल सिंपल चीज है यार. यस, एनीवन? एलिफ डालना पड़ेगा, ओके. एलिफ में व्हाट विल बी द कंडीशन गाइस? LST of I is less than minimum. Then can I write like this? What is next? Return min max. That's it. हाँ, हाँ ना, कुछ भी नहीं. एक बार रन करो, ऐसा रहता क्या? LST equals to 2 3 4 5 67. Fine. Mean max of LST. Will it work guys? 267. कर रहा है काम? Yes or no? Now can you tell me how to trace this code? I hope guys everyone understood, or shall I trace it? Huh? Trace. So let me copy this code first. Okay. See guys, initial days, make a habit of tracing a code at least daily 5566 codes. Okay, this is the code. Fine. Now this is my list guys. I am passing this list. Okay. So you will get the list here. Fine. Now, once you pass the list from here guys, it is initializing the element. Minimum element equals to maximum element equals to LST of 0, which is 2. Correct? Now here the loop will start from here guys. It will check the first element, right? Now LST of I, which is 3, is greater than max. Max is 2. Is greater than true guys? True na? 3 is greater than 2. Is it true? Then I will assign max equals to 3. Now, see guys, any one of this block will execute. Either if block will execute, either elif will execute. Correct? Now again, I will move to the next element, or it will check elif also. It will move to the next element. So now LST of I is what? LST of I is what guys? 4. So you are comparing 4 is greater than 2. Sorry, 4 is greater than 3. Answer is, now max is 4. Correct? Now guys, next. Now next, 5. 5 greater than 4. You are getting here max. Correct? Now max equals to 5. Now 67. 67 greater than 5. So you're getting here max equals to 67. Correct? Wow. है ना? Then max equals to 8. Right? Then 67 is greater than 8. So you are telling that max equals to 67. What about mean? What about minimum element, guys? Huh? Yes, anyone? What about minimum element, guys? लास्ट वाली कंडीशन फॉल्स है. सो फिर क्या आएगा? एलिफ में जाएगा. एलिफ में व्हाट इट विल चेक, गाइस? योर मिनिमम वैल्यू इज 2. 67 लास्ट एलिमेंट क्या है? सॉरी, मैंने उल्टा लिख दिया, गाइस. सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी. 8 is greater than 67. The condition is false. What is your minimum element? Minimum element already we have assigned to 2. Now it will check here, guys. Is that 2 is lesser than 67, 8? It will start with a 3 or 2? 3. So you are getting here minimum element as 2, guys. And continue. Understanding, guys, very simple. Iterative approach. Okay. Now, guys, same thing. Suppose same thing. Two things, minimum and maximum, at the same time, I have to return by using recursion. Understand the thing is, I will explain you one approach. First, understand the approach in a better way. Then you think how to code. See, guys, I know initially it's a difficult to code the things, but slowly you will do, guys. This is the test for you. That I want you people to struggle, particularly in a coding, right? You don't have to do the rigorous coding here, but whatever is required, at least that much you will be able to do. Correct? Fine. So the whole intention is, guys, you practice the thing, that's it. Then only the things will be easy. कठिन लग रहा है बहुत? रिकर्शन में लगेगा कठिन. Okay, guys, see here. One strategy I'm going to explain you, divide and conquer strategy. See, guys, understand? Okay, fine. See, this is the strategy you are using everywhere. I know. Whenever you have a recursive problem kind of statement. Understand, guys? Thoda theory hai. You understand. Adopt this strategy, then we'll code it. Right? Don't worry, guys. Don't worry at all. I will help. Don't worry. But at least don't leave the practice. Every day you practice. You stick to the recursion. Trace the code. Try to write a simple code. Right? I know that you are feeling, sir, बहुत tough है. नहीं हो रहा है ना? But don't worry, है ना? Slowly you will get, guys. It's not a matter of 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. Slowly you will get everything. And once you know this thing, na, see your confidence level. After you are able to solve the recursive code, then see yourself only you will see your confidence level. From here to here it will go. Right. Because, guys, आप लोग simple चीजों पे focus करोगे तो कोई मतलब नहीं है. Right? If you really want good things, you have to struggle a lot. That is for sure. Because, guys, if you are learning a simple thing out of among this entire class, everyone will know. Everyone will know what is list. Everyone will know what is the alien function will do. Right? So how you will distinguish yourself from others? So आपको तो कहीं ना कहीं distinguish तो करना पड़ेगा. By practicing, by working hard, then only the things will be easy. Fine. Okay, guys, understand this strategy first, which is a divide and conquer strategy. This is a very old strategy, right? आपने नाम सुना होगा, नेपोलियन. नेपोलियन बोनापार्ट नाम सुना है? सो नेपोलियन बोनापार्ट्स की स्ट्रेटेजी है, गाइस. दिस इज अ डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर स्ट्रेटेजी. डिवाइड मींस डिवाइड करो, कॉन्क्वेर बोले तो जीतना. राइट? अंग्रेजों वाली नीति, डिवाइड एंड रूल. right? So guys, what divide and conquer strategy will tell that? Suppose assume that you have a problem P. You have a problem P. And assume that this problem is a large problem. Assume that this problem is a large problem. You have a problem P. Assume that this problem is a very large problem. Now what you will do, if the problem is a large, you divide that problem into sub problems, right? See guys, listen, you have a problem P. I'm assuming that that problem is a big problem. If problem is a big, I'm trying to divide that problem into sub problem, right? Now, if the sub problem itself is a big, then you divide again into sub problems, right? So if sub problem is also big, then again you further divide it, and continue this process, guys. Continue this division process up to the problem will become a small problem, up to the problem will become a small problem, right? See guys, I already told you we'll discuss one strategy on every Saturday only, right? So I'm not telling for a data science guy you have to be very good in divide and conquer strategy, guys. एक चीज आप याद रखिए कि there are two ways of learning this. I already told you that if you are trying to get into the product based organization, then you have to be very good in these things. But your goal is no sir, we are okay with any kind of job, particularly in a data science. You go with a normal flow, guys. जबरदस्ती नहीं है आपको कि that you do hardcore coding only, right? Don't worry, because what will happen, guys? Suppose if I started writing a code, people will get scared. अरे यार इतना कोडिंग, पहले तो डेटा साइंस बोले तो नो कोड, जीरो कोड है ना, right? This kind of thing, right? So don't worry guys, है ना, you can do the data science stuff without writing this much of code also, right? But why we are taking, because already you know many people are preparing for the product base now, right? So that's why I am telling guys, if you are not interested in divide and conquer, DP backtracking, no need to learn guys, no issue, not at all, right? But it doesn't mean that if you not learn you won't get a job, guys. You make your Pythons, NumPy, Pandas, EDA, machine learning. This will be very strong. You will get a good job. But this is the requirement for the product-based organization, right? Particularly those people who are focusing to get into the Amazon, this kind of thing. You know? So they have to prepare this round also, which is a coding round, right? Okay. This it's not easy, guys. How many people are really wanted to prepare for product base? ओके जिनको प्रोडक्ट बेस के लिए प्रिपेयर होना है, राइट? सो यू फोकस ऑन एवरी सैटरडेज क्लास, गाइस, है ना? बाकी लोग लोड मत लीजिए, गाइस, है ना? आई एम सीइंग योर फेस, यू आर गेटिंग स्केर्ड, है ना? सर इतना कोड कौन लिखेगा, है ना? सो डोंट गेट स्केर्ड. आपको एलियन फंक्शन पता है ना? व्हाट एलियन फंक्शन विल डू? इट विल रिटर्न द लेंथ ऑफ द लिस्ट. इनफ गाइस फॉर अ डेटा साइंस. फॉर डेटा साइंस दिस थिंग इज इनफ. len, max, minimum, insert, append, fine, right? See guys, if your target is huge, so you have to struggle also, right? Understanding, guys? So I'm not forcing everyone, but it's your choice, guys, है ना? आपको जैसे करना है, if you're thinking, but I'm covering everything as I told, है ना? So if you think that it's not my cup of tea, don't take it, है ना? You go with the normal flow, no issue. Even though I have all kind of student in my batch, the people who are preparing for product base, people are who are not preparing for product base, both are getting a job. It's not like that this will get or this will not get. Even though product based people have to struggle more to get a job, right? Fine. But here, whatever the company will come for the data science, they will ask you very simple question, right? So don't worry at all, that everyone will able to solve it, है ना? अगर मान लो everyone is able to solve it means guys आप बहुत बुरी तरह फंसोगे, because if there are five openings, guys, and 100 people are there, everyone is able to solve. Nowadays, interview is not for the selection, it is for elimination. They are thinking that how to eliminate the peoples. Right. So, simple चीजें पढ़ने का advantage है, you will understand everything. But you will get or not, that will not give the guarantee. है ना? So try to learn guys as per your capability. Because मैं कोई आपके ऊपर डाउट भी नहीं कर रहा, क्वेश्चन मार्क भी नहीं कि आपको आएगा नहीं आएगा. But the thing is that whatever you are deciding, go in that way, guys. Prepare hard. That's the only thing I can tell. Right, fine. Come to this point, guys. Divide and conquer strategy. Understand, guys. Understand. It's not that much tough. And if you want me to code everything, I will code. Don't worry. I'm not asking any question. But the thing is that please try to understand the things. What divide and conquer strategy will tell that whenever you have a problem P, consider that problem is a large problem, big problem, right? Whenever you have big problem, to divide that problem into sub problem, correct? If sub problem also large, then you again divide it into the sub problem. Up to when you have to do, up to that problem will become a small problem. So जब तक वो प्रॉब्लम स्मॉल प्रॉब्लम नहीं बनता तब तक आपको उसको कंटिन्यूअसली डिवाइड करते जाना है. हाउ टू डिवाइड दैट वी विल सी गाइस, डोंट वरी. बट द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट इज, व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर? You are dividing the problem, up to that it will become a small problem. Now what is the meaning of small problem? Small problem means a problem which is solved in one or two operations. A problem which is solved in one or two operations. If the problem is getting solved in one or two operation, then we can call it as a small problem. Otherwise, it's a large problem itself. If it is a large, you continuously divide, up to that it will become a small problem. Clear guys up to here? Any doubt? Now guys, this is the strategy we are using. Okay, fine. Now see here. One thing about the divide and conquer strategy is what, guys? Suppose my problem P is a large, and this problem is finding the maximum element. Correct? This problem is finding the maximum element. Once you divide this problem, guys, once you divide this problem, its sub problem will also be the maximum problem. It's a small problem will also be a maximum problem. The meaning of this is what, guys? Whenever I have a problem P, his problem statement is a finding the maximum element in the list. When you divide that problem into sub problem will also have the same problem statement, that finding the maximum element from the list. And the small problem also have the same problem statement. Then only you can apply the divide and conquer strategy. Otherwise, you cannot apply. Problem statement for the main problem, sub problem, and small problem must be same. Then only we can apply the divide and conquer strategy. Right. This is the only thing. And the main thing is, this approach is a completely recursive approach, guys. Divide and conquer is a recursive approach. No iterative, no loops. Correct? Understood, guys? Now I am using this strategy to find out the minimum and maximum element. See, guys, first understand the things. Don't worry, है ना? डरिए मत. सिर्फ मैंने पहले ही बोला था, guys. Only the names are fancy. है ना? If you focus, the things will be very easy. आप सोओगे तो कुछ नहीं समझ में आएगा. पीछे, है ना? So 12, 4 minus 6, 60, 78, 99, 34. Suppose this is my list, guys. Okay. First of all, understand, guys. This is my problem. My problem is what? What is my problem, guys? Please understand. Problem statement is finding the minimum and maximum. Finding the mean and max element from the list. This is the problem statement. Now, guys, I am applying here divide and conquer strategy. Means I am considering this problem is a large problem. Correct? Large problem means what is the first step you have to do? You have to divide into the sub problem. Now the question is how to divide. How to divide? See, guys. You see, what is the index of this first element, guys? Here is the 0. Here is the 1, 2, 3, है ना? 4. Then you are getting here 5, 6, and 7. Correct. Now, guys, you have to use here two variables. First one is low. Low means which is pointing to the first element whose value is 0. Correct. And second element is a high which is pointing to the last element. So I'm taking high equals to, can I write like this, len of lst minus 1? Understanding, guys, what I'm trying to say? What is the length of this list? Is 8. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Correct? The index of the high is 7. Clear, guys, up to here? So you have to find, see, guys, low and high will be always initially 0 and len of lst minus 1. This will be always same. Right? Now, guys, I wanted to divide means I wanted to find the middle elements. Right? So what is the mid, guys? I can write mid equals to low plus high. Floor division 2. Correct? Floor division 2 means because I want the integer index. I don't want the fractional value. So if you do this operation, guys, you are getting 0 plus 7. Correct. 0 plus 7 floor division 2. Answer is 3. You won't get 3.5. So guys, what I got here, I got the array into two parts now. First part is 12 to 3. This is the first part. Correct. This is the first part of list and this is the second part of list. You divided the problem into the two sub problems now. This is the first sub problem and this is the second sub problem. Up to here, any doubt, guys? Please ask if you have any doubt. Please don't get scared. है ना? No binary such, है ना? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. These are the indexes and I divided this bigger problem into small problem. Sorry, sub problem. Okay, guys, now I'm thinking that these two sub problems are also the big. I told you that you have to divide the problem up to it will become a small problem. Now, guys, now focus on the small problem first. What will be my small problem? What is small problem, guys? If I'm able to solve that problem in one or two operation. What if, guys, if in my list, if there are only one element, in my list, if there are only one element means what? This element is a minimum and this element itself is a maximum. I will directly return 3, 3. If there is only one element present in the list, guys, that element will be the minimum and that element itself will the maximum element. So I'm getting this result in one operations. Yes or no? Now what if, guys, if there are two elements in the list? Assume that 2, 3. Still, guys, I will get an answer in one comparison only. If LST of 0 is greater than LST of 1. If it is a scenario, I can say that minimum is a LST of 1 and maximum is a LST of 0. Means I'm getting the answer in two operations. So guys, I got to know that up to when I have to divide? Up to the list will become a single or two elements. Up to that, I have to continuously divide this list. Clear or not, guys? What is a small problem? Whenever you are able to solve that problem in one or two operations. And we got to know, guys, this is the small problem. If there is only one element present in the list, that element itself is a minimum and maximum. If two elements are present in the list, within the two comparison, you will get to know which is a minimum and which is a maximum. So this has become a small problem. Now come to our main problem. Now I'm considering this problem. See, guys, according to our small problem, these two problems are the big problem. Yes or no? So I have to further divide. So apply here again. Find here mid, guys, for this element. I will write here 0 plus 3. floor division 2. What's the answer? 1.5 means 1. So now guys, this list I will divide it into two parts now. First part is this one and second part is this one. Getting guys? This is my second part. Correct. Here also you apply guys 4 plus 7 divided by 2. What's the answer? 4 plus 7 floor division 2. What's the answer? 5. So this is the first division and this is the second division guys. Now can you tell me guys, you got the 4 problems now. And this all 4 problems are the small problem because our small problem is what? Either there will be one element present in the list or either it will be two element present in the list. Now guys, what you have to do? You compare here. Now guys, what you compare? What is the minimum here? In this first one, what is the minimum? Minimum is 4. What is the maximum here? Maximum is a 12. What is the minimum here guys? Minimum here is -6. What is the maximum here? You got here maximum here 78. Correct? What is the minimum here? Minimum here is 34. What is the maximum here? 99. What is minimum? 23. I hope guys getting or not. Minimum is 23 and maximum is 90. Got it up to here? Clear? Now compare this minimum with this minimum guys. Compare this minimum with this minimum. Which is the minimum? Here you are getting minimum equals to -6. Compare this maximum with this maximum. What is the maximum guys? 78. Similarly, you compare like this guys. Here you compare this minimum with this minimum. Which is the minimum? Minimum equals to 23. You compare this maximum with this maximum. Which is the maximum? Maximum equals to 99. You got again 4 min max guys. You compare this minimum with this minimum. What is the minimum? -6. You compare this maximum with this maximum. So guys, these two are the answers. समझा क्या कि सब ऊपर से गया? So what we did guys, we have a list and we are trying to divide that list into the, we are considering this list is a bigger problem for us. So we divided that problem into the sub problem. Up to when we have divide guys, up to it will become a small problem. What is a small problem? When you are able to solve that problem in 1 or 2 operations. So up to it will become a small problem. I have to continuously divide it. How to divide it guys? You always have to find the low and high. Every time you are finding the mid. So first element to mid will be my first half. Mid plus 1 to the high will be my next half. Clear guys? Up to here any doubt? We'll code it. Okay, time up. Fine. Online people समझा क्या? See guys, binary search is not here. This is the, what is the primary condition to apply binary search? Those who are talking binary search, element should be in a sorted order, right? So, है ना, you can't say it's a binary search, है ना? I am telling this strategy here. Don't get confused with the name guys. मैंने अगर आपको नहीं बताया होगा था ये divide and conquer strategy, still you can apply this one. This is a common sense now. Right. So don't remember the name guys, adopt this strategy so that you can implement it while solving the problems. Clear guys? Yes or no? आने दो नंबर, कोई भी नंबर आने दो guys. This strategy will work. Any number of elements you have in the list, right? This strategy will work. Not at all issue. You take 100 numbers also, 200 also, 2000 also. Divide and conquer strategy will work. Not at all issue with the divide and conquer strategy. Fine. Okay, guys, no issue. I will explain it again on Monday and we'll then code it. Please, guys, one humble request to you. Please trace the code. Please practice the code. Come Monday at 2 o'clock. See, guys, if I'm asking only 20-25% is responding that they are really coming, right? I want all people to come. एक ही तो दिन है, आपको जल्दी आना है, right? 4 up to 4 o'clock I will take. I will clear your doubts. After that, you can go and attempt the class at 6 o'clock. Your doubts only, guys. If you are good with the recursion, okay, that's sir, we don't have any kind of doubt, don't come. I'm not forcing, right? But if you have a doubt, means at least you have to come. Yes or no? Fine. Fine, guys. That's it from my end. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Just one minute. Huh? Hmm. Huh. This one, this is the starting value. I'm considering first element as the minimum element. So I have to compare from the next element now. So next element will be the at the first index. Okay, that's fine. 0 we are considering as the first element. LST of 0 is my first element. So I'm considering that element as the minimum and maximum itself. Then I will comparing from the next element. Where? Why we use elif here? If I use the else here, what will happen, guys? Will you get the same answer? Oh, sorry. There is an indentation error. I have to make here colon. Mm. We don't have to use this condition, guys, then. Okay, take it. Let me check. Is it a correct answer? Huh? 867 is a correct answer, guys. What is the minimum here? 2. It's a wrong answer. You have a multiple condition here. I told you that when to use the elif, whenever you have a multiple conditions. So you have to put the second condition here. I cannot write inside the else. Then if you write again if, then it will work. Right. Which one? See. First element is a 0. So min max is a 0. Now I have to start comparing from this element now. This element is 1 to len of list. That's why I taken here 1 to len of list. Yes, online people, any doubt? कौन सा? हम्म, ठीक है. See, although you are struggling now, but don't leave the things, है ना? These things only will help you, है ना? Online people, no issue, guys. आने दो same number. Only एक change, एक things change होगी, बाकी कुछ नहीं. See, you will struggle, guys. No issue. It's a good that you are struggling with the logic. But logic is not a matter of 1 or 2 days, na guys. You know, that one in 1 day or 2 days you will get, right? Continuous process. Continuously you have to practice the question. Then only. That's why I'm telling that still not many people completed the assignment. Try to trace as many as question. Try to code as many as question. Then only the things will be easy, guys. See guys, आने दो same number, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Still divide and conquer strategy will work. Don't worry. Just one thing we have to change, है ना? That we'll see on the Monday while coding, है ना? No problem at all. Same number, different number, no problem at all. Okay guys, fine. Please practice. We'll meet on Monday.